I saw a clip, Peggy, that you're going to share here, but the title of Newton's Law is Playing Through Dysfunction. Let's play that clip.
We're going to get into it. There's a lot to say about this, but this organization, man, has really failed him.
Yes, they have.
I mean, 5 head coaches in 4 years, Greeny. I mean, he's had 3 head coaches in 18 games. I mean, who is he playing with out there? This has been hot garbage, to steal Rex's, adjectives. And once you decided, I know they're going to Andy Dalton right now. They should have done this from day one last year and let him sit and learn and make sure that when he does play, that there's stability around him. Once they made the decision to play him, right, like this, and this is the Peyton Manning model, right, of the #1 pick. Let's play you through the dysfunction, right? Peyton Manning goes out and throws 28 interceptions his rookie year, one of the worst rookie seasons of all time, and still comes out of it to be the Hall of Fame quarterback that he is.
Hey team, as someone who's played on teams and is now building one of my own at Iconic Saga, I know how challenging hiring could be, especially when you're looking for the best talent in the business. But finding the right people is a whole different ballgame. Thankfully, there's a place that you can go for help. ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter does the work to make hiring fast and easy. And right now you can try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/CamNewton. Immediately after you post your job, ZipRecruiter's powerful matching technology starts showing you qualified people for it. It's like having a top scout working around the clock to find you your next game changer. Experience faster, easier hiring with ZipRecruiter.com. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try it for free at this exclusive web address, ZipRecruiter.com/CamNewton. Again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/CamNewton. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire.
He is an anomaly. Peyton is such a unique person. That is not the case most often. You can go out there and you can develop bad habits. You can lose your confidence, and it's shown up in Bryce's play. Like, I felt like I lived this, and it's such a hard time watching it.
All right, Boog. Alex Smith had a lot to say on that.
He definitely had a lot to say, and he is right to a degree.
Okay, to a degree.
I see the situation here where guys like Justin Fields, guys like Malik Willis, guys like Sam Darnold are in different arenas than the ones that drafted them. Not all times you will have the grace to grow.
Okay. The grace to grow.
Right? And it's important that you do have grace to grow or to evolve. Because let's take this for example. Sam Darnold has been on 4 teams. He's 27 years old.
Yeah.
Former first-round pick, went to the New York Jets, then went to Carolina, then went to San Fran. Now he's Minnesota Vikings.
Yep.
He hasn't always had grace to grow. You would have never known he was capable of even being 3-0 if it wasn't for injury. So it's better to be prepared for a situation than not have one rather than to have an opportunity or a situation and not be prepared for it. So shout out to Sam Darnold for that. But understand this. I said this prior to where the way the Carolina Panthers have to win football games, it's not the strong strength of who and where Bryce Young is right now.
Okay.
That's just the facts. In order for the Carolina Panthers to win, they are going to have to rely on the pass game. We need chunk plays.
Yeah.
Right? I'll say it again. Bryce Young is not mature of a football player yet to put the ball in the air 35 plus times, 40 plus times without putting the ball in jeopardy.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So when I'm looking at the stat line, going back to Andy Dalton, he threw the ball 37 times.
Okay, that's a lot, yeah.
That's a lot.
Almost hit that 40 gap. That
Correct.
Mark you was talking, yeah.
319 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions.
Clean game.
Clean. But the thing, too, guys all around the field was making plays.
Correct.
But in order for them to make plays, Peggy, it goes back to got to throw them the football. Also, you had a 100-yard rusher. Now, Justin Fields, this is probably the game that he probably threw for the most yards. Mm-hmm. And even when I look at his stat line, he threw the ball 32 times.
Yeah.
245 yards, 1 touchdown, and an atrocious interception.
And I will explain the interception.
Okay, he threw it. It was a timing throw, but it got tipped up.
Okay.
Tips and overthrows, especially in the middle of the field, is almost like taking
candy from a bear.
salmon to a bear.
Yeah. They gonna get it.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Devour it.
Yeah.
When I see this whole situation, no pun intended, with Justin Fields. Bear, salmon.
Okay.
Cool. But when I see this whole situation, the Pittsburgh Steelers, I've written some down, is built from the ground up. And I don't think a lot of people are talking about that.
Okay. Elaborate on that.
They have a great defense. They have a top 5 defense.
Uh-huh.
They control the ball, right? And they have playmakers that make the most out of each play as much as they can. Najee Harrison, Cordell Patterson as a second, running back. George Pickens, Justin Fields, right? And with the Austin kid who took a 12, 15-yard dig to the crib, my message to Justin Fields would be this: lean on your defense. Mm-hmm. Lean on, damn near trust fall.
Yeah.
You don't have to stress the team by trying to be great. You don't have to be great. Your greatness will show, but you don't have to be great every play.
But I got a question. So just going back to even what Alex Smith was saying, they let Peyton Manning play through all of that. Obviously, he threw 28 interceptions his rookie year. He turned out to be good. Everybody is not Peyton Manning, right?
Correct.
It's in the confidence. So do you see any correlation with Bryce Young and obviously now Justin Fields? He had to play through dysfunction in Chicago. He went to a new place, but obviously he's coming out of the dysfunction with a new franchise. Do you see the same thing happening for Bryce? Could he really come out of that dysfunction in Carolina?
Peggy.
What's up?
I will be extremely intentional with what I'm about to say.
All right.
Peyton Manning had one thing in Indianapolis that nor Sam Darnold, nor Malik Willis, nor Justin Fields had in their first situation.
What was that?
Stability. Tony Dungy was the only coach that coached.
Peyton, man, that is true.
Hello.
That's the same. Even when they talk about even with you, though. Ron Rivera was the only coach during your tenure.
Stability.
Now you point out something.
So these are the 3 S's that we're going to say each quarterback needs. Number 1, stability within the organization. Please tell me if Bryce Young has had stability in Carolina.
Not at all.
From the president to the head coach to the offensive coordinator, heaven forbid his damn personnel. Mm-hmm. How can you judge that? That's so hot, cold, warm, cold, hot, lukewarm. Like, bro, there's no stability there. The second thing is support. Support in many different facets. Personnel. So when we're talking about grace to grow, you bring up a point like Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning had support around him. Edgerrin James. Mm-hmm. Reggie Wayne. Marvin Harrison. Dallas Clark.
And they had a good defense, too.
Bob Sanders. Dwight. Come on. Those guys were teammates for a long time.
Yeah.
Multiple years, right? So I'm saying all that to say your support has to help you. Last, scheme.
Okay. You gotta elaborate on that. Break that down, bro.
Your scheme has to highlight your strengths. So when I say the way the Carolina Panthers have to win doesn't favor Bryce Young. So therefore that scheme is not favorable to Bryce Young.
Conducive for what he needs.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It has to be so when I mean scheme, all in all, it has to be something that, okay, Cam is a running quarterback. Mm-hmm. We have to have some quarterback runs in there.
Correct.
I don't even know if we even know how to identify Bryce Young. Yeah. Is he an RPO type of guy? Is he a on a run type of guy? Is he a move the pocket type of guy? Play action? So many different elements of quarterbacks. Jared Goff does not play like Matthew Stafford. Yeah. Matthew Stafford does not play like Patrick Mahomes.
I got a question, too. It's a two-part. So, number one, did Carolina, you coming in, did they build their offense around you about the play style, or it was like, all right, this is what we do?
No.
And you get into our offense, you get new with it, or we going to get with you and how you play?
It was new. When I first came to Carolina, it was a new head coach. So Rod Chazinski came from the Chargers. Yeah. Was up under North Turner. So it was kind of his system. Yeah. Right. But they still implemented quarterback runs.
What's your strength?
But the thing that they did great,
what's up?
They asked me. Because quarterback runs was not Peggy, I've been good at football. Yeah. When I came into the NFL, there was no quarterback design runs. Some would say, yo, Michael Vick. Michael Vick was a scrambler, bro. Yeah. Michael Vick.
Purposely just trying to run him.
Yeah, he didn't have no quarter. Like, when he ran, he was scrambling. And then even when those were design runs, he was doing it up under center. It wasn't zone read. Show somebody who's going to try to say some dumbass shit. Show me Michael Vick doing his own read in Atlanta. Yeah. It just hasn't hit the league yet. Mm-hmm. See what I'm saying? So I'm saying when I came into the league, there were quarterback design runs. We were running the power out of a two-back, and I was one of those backs. I had a lead blocker and a pulling guard.
And people, I don't think, could take the hits that you could.
Call it what you want. Yeah. But this was a scheme that has not hit the league yet. Yeah. RPOs was not in the league yet. Yeah. So that's where I'm saying, right, when you go at the scheme, every quarterback has a winning formula to what they love and do best. Mm-hmm. So when I go back to my damn list of the things that you're going to need, stability is key. Support is key. The scheme is key. Those are 3 S's for just understanding, for the longevity, when we start to talk about playing through dysfunction, growing, and having grace while you grow. Yeah. These are the things that you're going to need. And that's all I got to say, Peggy. Yeah. Is that it?
Boog, you broke it down. So, I mean, like, it's just like you made it sense. Made sense. Everybody always point at the quarterback and what they're not doing. But, like, even when you said, like, Peyton Manning, yourself, a lot of other people that have had success being a rookie quarterback has stability. And that same coach, at least the coach to get them started, for some time. Because as a quarterback.
Think about the great quarterbacks that's in the league right now. Yeah. Name them.
Patrick Mahomes.
Andy Reid.
Even with Tom Brady, even though he's not there anymore.
Bill Belichick.
Yeah. Aaron Rodgers, when he stayed there.
He had 2 head coaches, but
majority of they had good tenure. Lamar.
Harbaugh.
Yeah, you're right.
Josh Allen.
Come
on, bro. You cannot look and find a quarterback who has been successful without a stable environment.
Because you're an extension of the coach on the field. So if you keep changing
Come on,
the
bro.
source.
That's what we're not realizing that's going on.
That's crazy.
Bro, he ain't just not only had a change of coach, he had a change of
Everything.
GM. He had a change of like, bro.
They did everything but change the jersey color.
Hey, you talking about?
They might have did that.
They